Welcome back to Mercury Farms. So in our last episode, I told you that I was going to install the contractor mod into this game play. Now I did, and as you can see, my name Morpheus is up there in the corner, but we only have one contractor, that's myself. I can still use workers, but what this mod is going to allow me to do is, on the last episode, we saved our game up here in the field that we were working on. And actually, was it the one we were working on? Yeah, the one we were working on. And we were getting ready to go down to field 15 or 13, I believe, to work on them contracts. And I started back at the farmhouse again. So now with this mod, when I save my game, if I save my game and I was at field 15, it should keep me at field 15 rather than have to run up to all the equipment and all that again. So I did move the harvester just to get a snapshot for the thumb link for the video, for the last video. So I'm just going to jump in here now and let's get this down and start our next contract in field 15. All right, just let me get everything set up here. So yeah, it'll go a bit better. I mean, in Farming Simulator 17, there was a mod. I forget the name of it, and I don't know who the mod author is. I'll have to look it up, because I'd like to see if there's a way to convert that mod over. It should be, because this allows you to save elsewhere, so you only would imagine that that would do the same. Now, I don't got much room here to play around with, so I may have to drive in on the field to get the header out. What I'll do is I'll have to drive on the crop, which normally you don't want to do, especially if it's our own field. But seeing it's a contracted field, it's not going to do any crop destruction. Now, did that just drop that header off? No, it didn't. I hit the wrong button, as usual. And I bet you I got to come into it. No, that's the right way. So yeah, normally if this was our field, that crop would be damaged now. But where it's a contracting crop, it don't damage the fields. But I still don't want to be doing it. But sometimes we got no other choice. Okay, let's get this ready to get this field done. This field shouldn't take too long. Probably going the wrong way, but I usually like going the other way where the pipe is on the outside of the field, but we should be able to get the whole field in this one load should be able to fill this up. So, and I don't know what words I'm saying today, so excuse me, but we'll get it done. As slow as this combine is. So I was actually going to do a live stream today, but I never got the other videos ready. So I decided that I'm going to record this video, and hopefully now next weekend, if time allows, I'm going to try to get a live stream done just to try it out. I tried one a long time ago and it didn't go so well with the quality and that, but I understand how to do the live streams a bit better. So hopefully, it's hard to see when you're in the trees. Hopefully if I do another live stream, it'll go down a little bit nicer. It's got to do with all the frames that you allow, and I was putting it up way too high for my internet connection. Now I got a good internet connection, but I was putting it up like 45,000 frames, and it should have only been around 4,500. So the quality of the stream wasn't very good. I would stream for a bit and then I'd lose connection, but I guess it's like anything, until you find the exact settings, you just keep on trying until you find them. But I mean, I'm after helping Nick the Hick now with his live stream, setting them up, and his are going great. So, should be able to figure it out. It just seems with a live stream, you know, you don't have to edit, you don't have to put it into another program and edit out any garbage or anything like that. You know, if you make a mistake, well, it's in the video. More human, I guess, you know, because we all do make mistakes as humans. Just when you record videos of it, you get to edit out your mistakes. So now we got two fields right here that are really close to each other. I think they're different crop types. This one here is canola. And I'm not sure. The other field is just over there. Could be canola as well, but they're going to two different sell points. So I'm going to have to do them separately so I don't... because if you're selling crop, you can sell extra crop and it lets you sell it and gives you harvest income, but I need to have some to make sure that I got enough to put in the other sell point for the other field. So I'm going to do them separate just to be safe. Now, I don't know if you guys want anything in these episodes that I'm doing. Like, would you guys like to see a certain brand of tractor or different type of implements that you would want me to bring in? I mean, if you guys know of any mods that you guys enjoy using and you want to just leave them in the comments below and I'll have a look at them. And if I don't have them, I'll see if I like them and put them into the series. But the only thing I ask with this series here, try to keep the mods fairly realistic. Because, I mean, I use stuff like the crazy header and stuff like that on Nick's episodes. But I don't want to use something like that in this series. I already got all them, but, you know, this is my realistic series, so it's not realistic to have a 90-foot header. It's fun to use. It makes this... I would have had this field done by now. But do that in another episode or another series that we're going to do down the road. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that 64X map. I hope the guy that's creating it actually releases it. You know, it's probably not going to be good for multiplayer because it's so demanding, but I'll give it a shot in single player, that's for sure. I actually wouldn't mind contacting the map author and see if he is going to release it, if I can get it a little bit early to start doing a series on it to show the map off for him, I guess. But I'm not a big YouTuber, so... like a lot of the other farming simulator YouTubers that get the maps before everybody else. But it'd be nice if I could. Maybe down the road my YouTube channel will grow and, you know, you get the perks of being able to get maps in that first and stuff like that, so. But that's up to you guys. That's all up to you guys. Make my channel bigger. I'm just joking. I appreciate everyone that's subscribed to my channel. You know, I understand I don't put out a lot of videos like some YouTubers because I have a job that I have to go to every day. And some of these other YouTubers are not working and that's all they do is YouTube. You know, and hats off to them. I really give them credit for doing what they do, you know, like they spend a lot of time, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of work that goes into making these YouTube videos and all that, and money, of course, as well. You know, you put your own money into it to get editing software, or if you want copyrighted, free, no copyright songs and that. You know, to get the good stuff, you got to have a subscription. That is in Canadian dollars, it's 200 or US dollars. Sorry, it's $299 a year just to get music or sound effects. You know, and we use it because we want to make sure that when we put music or sound effects into our videos that we don't get no copyright strikes. And the place I'm talking about is Epidemic Sound. I'll leave a link in the description below if anyone wants to go check it out, if you guys are into making YouTube videos or whatnot. So I use it sometimes. I use another one too that comes with YouTube. It's called Audio Hero, and they're pretty good as well. So I'll leave them links in the description below, and if you guys want to check them out for yourselves, you guys go right ahead. So 10 minutes in and we almost got this field completed. That's not too bad. I'd like to get this field and field 13 completed before we have to go to sleep. And then we'll look at what contracts we got left. I know we still got a couple of harvesting contracts. Now, we might be able to get into doing some plowing or cultivating contracts. I think I got a cultivator that can plow or whatnot, so... Or it might be just a plow. I'm not sure what I got. I'd have to check it out and see what it is. And now we got, actually, no, we don't have a baler. I only lease that one, so we can't do the baling unless we actually lease the equipment to do the contract. And a lot of the times the contracts are so... You don't get very much money on them, and you got to do so much work, because in a lot of them baling contracts, they want you to cut the grass, they want you to bale it, they want you to wrap it into silage, or they want you to use a tedder and make it into hay, and... You know, there's a lot that goes into it for the little tiny bit of money that you get. I mean, you actually get more money for harvesting a field. And it's less work. You go around in your harvester and you dump it in your trailer and then you go sell it. But I think the baling contracts are underpriced for the amount of work that you have to put into them. We're getting close to being full. What are we at? We are at 70%, but we got enough to get this field done, that's for sure. Now, I think field 13 is a little bit bigger than this one. It won't take us long to get the two of them completed. Right? Took us about 15 minutes and we'll have this contract done. So probably 20 minutes and we'll get the other contract done. But I got to focus on getting these contracts done because I really need to get some more money, and I want to get some money fast so we can get some type of animal in on the farm. So we can generate some more income quickly. And I think the best way to do it is with horses. We'll just get a small horse paddock, get about 8 horses in, and we'll raise them for 10 days. And we'll make quite a few dollars by doing it. Because if we just depend on contracts to make money, it's going to take a long time. Alright, I might as well put my pipe out. And then I'll go start the other field. I'll get the headland done on the other field to start. And then we can put it on a worker. And then while the worker is doing what he or she does, then we can go and sell this crop and get this contract completed. There we go. So yeah, the next field we're doing is just right here. It looks like it's canola as well. While that's empty, and I'm just going to go in right quick and have a look at the contract. So we're doing 13, and we got to drop that off at the Windmill Hill. And 15 is at the Garden Center. And they're both canola. It's too bad. 57 is soybean, and we got 42 is barley. That's a very small contract. It's almost not worth doing. But you know what? It's money. I find the ones that are most expensive, the ones that you get the most money on, are like the potato and stuff like that. Harvest potatoes in field 39. What else? Sowing. So we got a lot of plowing contracts. Now here, this is what I'm talking about baling. Mow the grass in field 60, then bale the grass and wrap it and make silage bales. Then take the bales to the livestock market, straw. Use your own equipment, so you're going to lose 594 pounds. So you're going to get about 5,500 pounds to do all that work. And it's probably quicker to do that potato contract. Okay. That's emptied, so let's back this up and get her into field 13. We'll get this one started. And then we'll go sell off the other crop. So yeah, we'll go around once or twice just to make sure that there's room there for the harvester to turn on the ends. These fences are so close to the fields, so I find if you don't do a headland, the worker does his thing or her thing, and it just don't do it right. Now, the only thing I find with this mod is if you look at the mini-map, you'll see a lot of blinking on some of the equipment that's on the farm and that. I don't know why it does that. It does it in the Oakville farm too. Now, if I was to disable the mod, the blinking of them little yellow dots and that goes away. I don't know if the author of the mod is aware of it, but if he is, I hope he gets it fixed. To me, it's more annoying than anything. You know, I've never ever been on a farm in real life. I mean, there's a couple of farms around us. Most of them are dairy farms. But I've never really been on a farm. And by playing this game, it makes me, when I retire, any money that I have saved up or whatnot, put it into making my own farm. Because it actually looks fun. Now, I know it's hard work and it's, you know, you don't get rich by becoming a farmer, so they say, right? Because, I mean, the equipment alone is so expensive. But you know what? I'd give it a try because it seems very enjoyable. You know, you put a lot of hard work into what you do, and at the end of it, your crops show your hard work. Well, I can hear a chainsaw going. Someone out cutting some wood. So yeah, this is a, we'll say it's a odd shaped, I guess it's like a diamond shaped field. So it's not going to be fully worker compatible. But as long as the worker can continue doing the work while we go drop off the other fields harvest, we'll be okay. Now when I get this done and put it on the worker, I'm going to try to grab a screenshot for the thumbnail. And in order to do that, I got to go into flight mode, so you'll see the developer mode come up now shortly. But now let's clean up this little corner down here first. Give the worker lots of room to turn here. Now that should be good enough. Okay, let's hire the worker, and we're going to jump out. The vehicle stopped unexpectedly. I must have got in the way. Oh my god, I need to have... With the contractor mod, I actually have to have others in order to hire workers, I bet. That's too bad. So what I might do is I might just use the base people. And I'll only use them if I want to hire a worker. And other than that, they can stay off to the side somewhere. Just let me see now. So if I hire a worker, it works as long as I stay in it. So as long as I stay in it, the worker mode will work. Now just give me a second. Oh. Now let's get rid of that user interface. And let's try to get a nice little snapshot here. Just trying to get a fairly good picture here. I don't want to see a bit of the field, so there we go. We'll take one right there. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do the hired worker, unfortunately. So, no, I don't want that out. Let's bring that back in. So I'll get down to the end of the field there, and we'll have to stop this and take the tractor and do it that way. So what I'll do is I'll put in a couple of workers, and I'm only allowed to use them if I hire a worker. That's all. Or I might just even take out this mod altogether and do it the way I was doing it. And if I finish at a farm, I'll just tab into the vehicle where I finished on the map to start my next recording. No big deal. I just wanted to give it a try. Alright. This field won't take long either. It's not an overly big field. It looks big because of the shape. But every time we come down this path here, we're taking more and more away from it. I'm Just looking over at my OBS, making sure that my voice is recording. And that I'm actually recording it all, because I don't want to make a mistake on this map again. I really love the class vehicles. I really do. Now, I thought this was barley. This is oat. Or canola, sorry, like the last crop we did. Looked like it anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to stop the harvester right here for a moment. And we'll run out into the tractor here and we'll go get this other contract completed. Now, my buddy, I got my equipment still in on your field. I hope he don't mind. Turn around in here. There's nothing in the field to damage, so I don't mind driving across it there now. So now this canola has to go to the Windmill Hill, I believe. So we'll go on up there and we'll drop this off. No, that's the wrong way, Morpheus. Wrong way. Let's just go straight out. But I know the Windmill Hill is just up from here. We've been there many times. Bring out the mini map, the GPS, so I can see where I am going. I think just up here we got to turn off. The last time we went up this way, we got lost. Not very much. 8,774 liters. I think we got to go in this way. No. I'm going to drive through the forest now. Just to turn around. We got to go up a little bit further. Got to go up just a little bit further. One of these days I'll know this map. Now, I'm looking for my coffee and I can't seem to find it. This would be a nice place to put some farming as well. Maybe down the road we can purchase this field. Now, where's the road to here? I think it's... No. Is it just out here? No. Oh my. Just the little details. I just missed it. It's right here. And you can't drive through them hedges, so you get to drive all the way around. And watch now, I get up there and it's not even this place where I gotta drop it. Knowing my luck. But I enjoy coming up looking at the windmills. But now before I do dump it, I'm going to check. Trust me. No. Okay, so we just finished field 15, and it's the garden center. Oh my. I knew that. I knew it. Now there's the, look at that. all the way down the other end of the map. So if I just come out straight down. Okay. Live and learn. I love making mistakes. Makes the videos exciting. So you can all say, oh my, he pulled a Morpheus again. Now, see if I can do this without getting lost. I suppose I could have just went down towards our farm there on that other road, but the highway will get us there as well, or the main road. I don't know if it's considered a highway. Or I guess in the UK, wouldn't even call it a highway. I think they call it a motorway. The M1, M2. I'm in Canada, so we call them highways. I think the US call them interstates. In the UK, they call them motorways. And I'm not sure, but I think in Germany and that they call them, well, they got the Autobahns. But there is somewhere they call them expressways. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this contractor mod is where it puts the name of who you're controlling. It covers over any information regarding like income made or spent or whatnot. I went to take a sip of my coffee. So there you go. Like they say, don't drink and drive. Not even coffee. Oh, my poor tractor. I wonder how much damage I done to it. You know, that's something I'd like to see him actually put in the game. If you hit a tree or if you hit a post or another vehicle, it actually does a lot of damage to your vehicle and then you're required to go get it fixed. That way you are more likely to pay attention to what you're doing and not bang into things. Okay, there's a sell point there that we need to drop it off to, so I gotta just do a U-turn here. We'll have a look out the back window. That should be good. And let's sell this crop off. See, now I can't even see how much I made. So I made $1,700 on income, harvest income. Now let's go in and we'll finish off that contract, complete it, and we'll collect another $1,200. You know, the funny thing is we actually made more money from the leftover crop than we actually did doing the contract. Now we can get this back to field 15 and we'll finish the work on that one. I'm going to push my way out into traffic. Hopefully they'll stop. And they are really slow. Wonder if I can get in up this way. I think I can. Yep, right through here will allow me to get in. And there's field 13 there, so I just got to come down here. And I'll park our tractor just right here out of the way, but then that way once we come out of the field we can just back right into it and dump it in. Okay, let's get back to work. Yeah, it won't take much longer to get this field done. So we're getting a lot of contracts done in the meantime by doing this. And what I want to check now is I want to just see how much it's going to cost for a small horse paddock. We probably don't have enough. Well, I guarantee you we don't have enough. That's for sure, because it's going to be around 50,000 pounds. And then it's 5,000 pounds per horse to purchase. So if you want to purchase 8 fives, that's another 30,000 pounds there. 40,000 pounds, sorry. I multiplied it by 6 at first. I think it's time for me to go to bed. Don't know how to do my math anymore. Banging into posts. Getting lost on the farm. And I got to try to keep an eye on the time because I got to go live with Nick the Hick and the gang. And we're doing our Don Diego challenge map, so I definitely don't want to miss that one. So by the time I get this field done and get this contract completed, it's probably going to be a good time to end this episode. So while I just got to go check on something here right quick, so I'm just going to let that worker work on that, and I'll be right back. Yeah, so I just went over to Nick's YouTube channel and they're gone live. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to end the episode here. It's been going now for almost 40 minutes. And what we'll do is on the next episode, we will continue finishing this contract on this field. It'll be the same day and same time and all that. So I'm just going to park this over here out of the way. And we're going to turn the header off and lower it down and shut her down for today. So yeah, on the next episode, we'll come in and we'll finish off this field right here. Get this contract done, and then we'll work on our other 2 contracts. I know one field is going to be very small, so that's not going to take very long at all. So with saying that, I hope you guys really enjoyed this short episode today. If you liked it, you can click on that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, click on that subscribe button. And I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.